Okay, people have probably over the last number of years gotten the impression that I'm not a fan of Donald Trump, and that goes way back to before he was even involved in politics. But the thing come, I'll go back in 2018, I'd had enough of what was going on, and I published a book, but only sent it to a couple of friends called The Trump File, and it has a collection of poems from before and from after things I've written about him. So the first one was written about 2009. Donald Trump. Maybe I'm not the only person who hates Donald Trump. In today's New York Post, columnist Cindy Adams, writing about Henry Hudson, scribed, anyway, he sailed up the river and, like Trump right away, named the thing after himself. At the top of my hill, there is a Donald Trump State Park, Indian Hill section, and there is nothing there, only a closed gate. Trump's company had bought land years ago, hoping to rezone down from 4 acres to condos, but the locals fought him and fought him and fought him. So finally gave up and gave it to New York State with the stipulation to be named after him. Big signs up on a highway, bigger than a highway, bigger than the exit signs.
John, please start again. My apologies. Or go back from where you were. The recording's still going. I just just unmute is what I meant.
Okay. So you want me to start again? Okay. As I said, I wrote this in poems along the line before Trump was ever into politics, because you probably got the impression that I'm not a big Trump fan. Donald Trump. Maybe not the only person who hates Donald Trump. In today's New York Post, columnist Cindy Adams, writing about Henry Hudson, scribed, anyway, he sailed up the river and, like Trump, right away named the thing after himself. At the top of my hill, there is Donald Trump State Park, Indian Hill section, and there is nothing there, only a locked gate. Trump's company had bought land years ago, hoping to rezone down from 4 acres and build condos, but the locals fought him and fought him and fought him. So finally gave it up and gave it to New York State with the stipulation that be named after him. Big signs over a highway, bigger than the exit signs, and it took the tax write-off and we're home. But there was only a locked gate. I wonder if he will rename hell when he gets there. And then later, in one of his nastiest treatment of a person, and this was written in 2017, John McCain is an American hero. John McCain is an American hero. Everyone knows that. Everyone, that is. But the President of the United States. McCain spent 5.5 years in a Vietnamese prison. Trump told Howard Stern that he spent most of his Vietnam years protecting himself from STDs. Trump is respectful of political opponents and took a fan to task when she called Barack Obama an Arab, saying, no, he's a good man with whom I disagree. Trump belittles his appointments, called him Little Marco, Lion Ted, and Crooked Hillary. This bombast saved him from having to know anything about the issues. McCain was captured. To Trump, that precludes him from being a hero. Trump could not have been captured. His bad feet kept him here chasing women. Lindsey Graham understood the bill that he wrote and not let McCain's vote against it diminish his admiration and friendship. Trump did not understand it when on the attack. Graham and McCain understand that the debate is about policy. That certainly changed. But for Trump, the whole debate is personal. The fact that McCain is fighting terminal cancer does not cause Trump to behave as a caring, human person. Trump stood in front of a rabid Alabama crowd and egged him on to build an American hero with terminal cancer. As been said of others, has he no shame? John McCain is an American hero. That's plain to see. The President of the United States is, well, you decide. And a very short one. This came during the trial when all the stuff about Stormy came out. And at the same time, there was a lot of one-line poems going. And I wrote my first and mainly only my first one-line sentence poem. My first and maybe only one-line sentence poem. Stormy fucked him once, and now she's doing it again. Thank you for what was my anti-Trump feelings? Next week you'll get more before the vote.